There's no doubt Ceedee Lamb has turned up his game a notch in 2023, a few notches actually, catching 122 passes for 1,651 yards and 10 touchdowns. That's with one game left to play in the 2023 regular season. In 16 games, Lamb has the most catches and yards for a Cowboys receiver in a single season. Want to know how good Lamb has been this year? After his 200-yard game on Sunday, the NFL hit him with a random drug test. Very random. Which is just downright hilarious and sad at the same time. So let's talk about Lamb's 2023 campaign, the trajectory of his NFL career, and what it means for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get into it. I had someone ask me a pretty intriguing question after Lamb broke those records, and I thought it was a good question to ask all of you. And the question is, if you had to pick a Cowboys receiver to have on your team right now, are you choosing a prime Ceedee Lamb or a prime Dez Bryant? If you can only have one, who are you choosing, Lamb or Bryant? Comment your answers down below and mine will be at the end of this video. I gotta say, the coolest thing about Lamb and his NFL career has been the trajectory of getting better every single year. Just 5% better each and every season. When he came into the league, I think a lot of people thought he would just pick up being a bona fide #1 top receiver. And while he was certainly good in year 1 and year 2, that didn't really happen. But you can see the progression starting to happen as the years have passed by. In 2020 as a rookie, Lamb had 935 yards and 5 touchdowns. 2021, he had 79 for 1,102 yards and 6 touchdowns. In 2022, he had 1,359 yards and 9 touchdowns in his first year as the #1 receiver. And then this year, every single year the numbers go up a little more and then a little more. A lot of people think that a first round pick is supposed to just come in and boom, be that guy. But Lamb has taken time to really progress into a top 3 to 5 wide receiver in the NFL. And that's why I'm already excited to see him take another leap in 2024, because he's proven through his NFL career that every single year he gets better. If you just take all of his stats over 4 seasons, not many players in NFL history have been better to start their career. 382 catches, 5,047 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 13.2 yards per reception. When Lamb was drafted in 2020, this is the receiver that we wanted. No, it didn't happen right away, and that's what makes it so awesome. We have gotten to witness Lamb get better, learn how to play the wide receiver position in the NFL, learn how to get yards after catch, improving his route running, and all around just becoming a better wide receiver. And that's really all you could hope for with the 17th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. Now let's get to the part of the video that all of you guys have been waiting for. But before we answer the question of Dez Bryant or Ceedee Lamb, let's talk about PrizePicks, the best daily fantasy sports app on the market. 194,000 reviews on the App Store and a 4.8 rating. All you have to do on PrizePicks is choose if a player will go for more or less than their PrizePick projection. Last week, they had Dak going for more or less than 282.5 yards. He had over 300. So if you would have chosen more, then you could have made some money. On PrizePicks, pick 2 or more player projections and you could 10x your money. And when you sign up with my code DOUBLEMOVE, you get a 100% deposit match up to $100. That means if you deposit $100 with my code, you get $100 free to play with. If you're not interested in $100, you could deposit $10 and get 10 more to play with. It's legal in a number of states across the country, including Texas and Florida. So sign up today using my code. The link is the top comment on this video. Make game days even more exciting. Now, let's answer that burning question. Dez Bryant or Ceedee Lamb? Just for reference, here's what a prime Dez Bryant looked like from 2012 to 2014. 3 seasons in a row, he had more than 12 touchdowns and more than 1,200 yards in those years as well. He was averaging anywhere between 12 and 15 yards per reception, along with 31 receiving touchdowns over those years as well. For Lamb's stats, we've already gone over those. When a friend asked me this question, it made me think a little bit, and it might be recency bias, but I think I would have to say Ceedee, simply because of the amount of things he can do as both a receiver and just a ball carrier. He can line up in the slot, he can line up outside, he can line up as a running back, do end arounds, run any route on the route tree, and simply dominate a game from anywhere on the field. While trying to answer this question, it also got me thinking. I think which one you choose largely depends on who is throwing them the ball, because the Romo and Dez connection was just straight up deadly. But with Dak, Dez wasn't nearly as effective. I think Lamb would have dominated with Romo, but as we saw with Dez and Dak, I don't think we could say the same thing. Again, it might all be recency bias, but I feel like Lamb is more of a dynamic player than Dez was. And that is not at all to say that Dez was not. I'm not trying to discount that. 2014 Dez Bryant was the best wide receiver in football. But if I'm taking one to put on this team, I think it's Ceedee. Let me know what your thoughts on this question are down below in the comments. Ceedee or Dez? Give me your reasoning and let me know what you think about mine. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Double Move channel. I love you all.